This video is going to show you how you can copy an event or something with a due date to multiple classes rather than doing it one time. So there's technically two different places you can do it at. So if you notice, when I refer to the news feed or recent activity or the Schoology homepage, whenever you would click on the East Penn logo or when you first log in, that's kind of that front homepage that I mean. So as we've mentioned before, for students, it's going to show up right here, they're upcoming. But what we can do right here, rather than going straight to our courses and going into an individual course, we can post something right here. So an event. So if I would click on event, I can give it a title, a date. So let's just say the 12th, call it sample. Again, you can give it some kind of description, attach things to it. And then right here it says post to. If I click the magnifying glass, it's going to say browse. And it's going to ask me and give me the option for all the different courses that I'm a part of, as well as groups. And for me, I see school. You may not, but at least for courses, if you have 3 different sections of the same course, you can, if you're going to be assigning or add an event, the same thing, rather than doing it 3 times, you can say, okay, I want to add it to section 1, 2, 3, or if you're a middle school teacher and teach everything the same, all 5, 6 sections, you can hit the checkbox and do all of them. Once you hit select, it would post it to all of those classes. The other option you have is if you go into an actual course, and I go to add event, we're going to do that same thing. I'm actually going to submit this one. We'll call it on the 12th sample. I have the option here to copy to courses. Same option that I had on the homepage, but now I'm in an actual course. I can do the same thing. And just the same as you're adding it, a document, a link, an assignment, things like that. So let's imagine that I did that. I'm going to hit save changes. And it's going to appear over here. One thing I pointed out when I want to kind of focus on is when I click on this, there's nothing here, but it's still on the calendar, is when I click this gearbox and hit edit, you're going to notice copy to courses is no longer there. So if you want to go back in and edit something, it's not going to send it to all those courses, all those changes. So it's important to know, make sure it's set up properly with the date and time that you want, the title, description, attachments, all those kinds of things. Then copy it to your courses, because if you go back in and try and edit, you would have to then edit all the classes that you selected. So I'll go back to my example of 3. If I've added 3, I'd have to go into each individual course and edit that calendar item. So that's something just to keep in mind. And again, it doesn't matter where you do it. You can do it from the homepage or within the course, whatever's your preference, but there are multiple ways to do it.